Netflix has a comedy series about what it killed. Blockbuster. Let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services just like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. Operating the last Blockbuster store in the United States, Timmy Yoon and his employees fight to stay relevant. I remember going to Blockbuster quite often when I was younger. I went to Hollywood Video a lot more, but I loved the feel of going into a rental store and getting to rent video games and movies. It was a blast. But Netflix came along and kind of just ruined all of that. But I do love Netflix. I do love streaming movies at home. We just live in a day and age where we want to access everything at home. Blockbuster reminded me a lot of Space Force. And if you see my review of Space Force, you might know where I'm going with this. It has the right premise. It has the right cast. It has the right team behind it. It just wasn't funny. It just found this series to be absolutely dull. There is hardly any moments within the series that I laughed. Most of the jokes come from a young employee named Hannah, and that is about it. The series is 10 episodes, about 25 minutes long, and it focuses on the day in lives of employees at Blockbuster. Not so much of running the business, but more of relationships and friendships along the way, going out drinking and having fun. It's kind of split between running the business and the lives of the workers there. And I really do not care about any of these characters. Besides Hannah, she was funny. Everybody from Tyler Alvarez, Randall Park, Melissa Fermero, JB Smooth, I just did not care about their lives and their characters at all. They just were very dull. A lot of it felt like they were just acting, and you didn't really believe any of the performances. You couldn't get invested in the relationships or their lives whatsoever. And a lot of it is they're trying too hard to be funny. They're trying to cram all these jokes in here. They're trying to be like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Superstore, which is from the creator of those two shows, which I do find to be funny. A lot of it's cramming in these jokes that do not work. Either the timing is off or the jokes are not funny. There are some parts that I did like when they were referencing a lot of other films. Since the setting is a Blockbuster, you're going to see a lot of movies. You're going to have a lot of movie talk. There is a lot of discussion of movies. It's fun to look at the movie cases. If you look very closely, you can see a lot of popular films, but having odd artwork that isn't the artwork for the films. It's fun to see different films, and I noticed a lot of them in looking at the different artwork for the covers. So hearing the movie talk and seeing the Blockbuster was probably the highlight of the series, but everything else was completely boring. From the storylines to the jokes to the characters, none of it worked. I wanted a little more running the business. The earlier episodes focused on running a small business. Now it's the last Blockbuster, getting more people involved, getting more people to the store, offering a lot of deals. That is what I liked about the first few episodes. But when we focused on certain relationships and certain feelings that characters have for each other, and going on dates and then exploring other people and having development, I just could care less about that. And I think that there's really limited stories that you could do with the last Blockbuster that is dying and you don't have many customers. There's really not much you can do with that story. So you're going to have a lot of side characters to fill in that time. And the time that they fill it in, it is just lifeless. But I would say from episodes like 4 and on is where I completely lost interest in the series. You had a Halloween episode, you had a Christmas episode, you had friends drinking and getting over each other. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Workplace comedies usually succeed in having a lot of these characters. They also do a great job of using the setting, like The Office. It's stuck in the office, and they have and they're showing selling paper. And Superstore, they're having the ins and outs of working at a superstore, but also having the character relationships. The series started off about Blockbuster, then it was about characters in Blockbuster. If that makes any sense, it just did not work for me. So before I give you my score for Blockbuster on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. I'm going to go ahead and give Blockbuster a C. Thank you guys for checking my review for Blockbuster on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.